Welcome back, everyone. Now, if you're an assault main in Battlefield 6, listen up, because your days of running in solo with nothing but a combat stim and a dream are officially over. The assault class is getting a new gadget, and yes, it's a ladder. But before you laugh it off, trust me, the simple tool might just change the way we move across the battlefield. So here's the deal. The old school adrenaline injector is taking a back seat. That stim, the one that gave you, it gives you a short burst of speed, some explosive resistance, and what can only be described as super hearing, it's being replaced. Now, every assault grunt gets handed a ladder. So you're stepping up in line, you're giving away your stim, and they hand you an extendable ladder. But not just any ladder though. According to a recent Battlefield 6 post, it will provide your team with access to higher ledges and new points of entry. The assault ladder can also be used as a ramp depending on placement angle. So let that sink in for a second. So we can get up to higher positions, and we can also use it as a ramp to get across, from one structure to another. Now, I know there is some footage that Battlefield 6 has put out, their Twitter posts and other places, Discord. But if you've seen any of the linked footage, you also have seen a lot of this ladder being used. So this change, I think, is a huge win for map traversal and vertical play. Now, Battlefield 6 maps are built with insane verticality. I mean, you got rooftops, cliffs, destroyed structures, and once everything's been blown to rubble, having a way to scale up or across debris is going to be clutch. No more, praying for a helicopter ride or finding that one staircase that hasn't been leveled just to get up to, the next second, third floor. You can now just drop a ladder and go. Now, some of you are probably thinking, okay, but how useful is this really? Well, you're not alone. A recent clip of the ladder in action stirred up quite a bit of a debate. One player asked, "I wonder if two assaults could combine their ramps to get a vehicle on top of a building." But the players have been breaking the laws of physics since the beta, so if it's possible, someone will do this. I'm just hoping we draw the line of tanks camping on rooftops. I know there's going to be a lot of exploitation with this thing. There's going to be a lot of fixes. The devs over there are going to have to be probably making quite a few changes once they get these ladders figured out, once they're actually implemented. Because people are going to try to figure out every little single thing that they can do with these ladders. How far can they push these ladders? But even if it's not a vehicle elevator, the ladder is already getting more love than the injector ever did. Players are pointing out that it actually helps the team, which is a big step up from the stem pen that mostly just benefited, just the player using it. It didn't really help out the team at all. Now with the ladder, everybody can use it. One comment summed it up perfectly. All the other classes have something that helps their teammates, but the pen only really benefits the player. So yeah, that's, roughly what I just said. So I'm glad people are seeing that. I know people are going to miss the stem pen. People do not like this ladder. People are going to love this ladder. It's really, up to the person. Now, the injector is one of those gadgets that feels more like a leftover than a core part of the class. The health and resistant buffs are fine, but the super hearing part, that rarely reveals anything you didn't already know. I mean, if you hear boots running across the field or coming around the corner, you're going to hear those boots whether you have super hearing or not. I am curious though how strong these ladders are. I mean, I'm sure a close enough explosion will break them, but how many bullets will break these? Or how many melee hits will take them out? You also have to think about, how slow you are and out in the open you are climbing up these ladders. I'm sure there's going to be a moment when, I turn a corner and I see a bunch of ants, just like scaling the side of this building up on ladders. Easy pickings. So yeah, the assault ladder might seem like a meme at first, but this I think is going to be a big move that is in the right direction. It empowers aggressive players and supports team tactics. You can set up new flanks, open vertical choke points, or just help your squad get to that sniper nest a little bit faster. I mean, sure, players will absolutely, like I said, find ways to exploit this. We have already seen what they did on those rooftops in the beta. So I'm already bracing for some ridiculous ladder towers. I'm ready for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get into it to try out these ladders. So what do you guys think about the assault ladder? Is it a game changer or is it just a gimmick? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think about this ladder. I know it's an entire video about a ladder, but I think it needs its own video because I think it's going to be that impactful on the battlefield. So if you've enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and sub, of course. If you're bored, follow me over on Twitch. We also have a Discord community that we just started for some Battlefield. So join up if you can. The link will be down in the description for all that stuff. But with that, I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, wherever you are. I'll catch you in the next one.